Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to, Okay, why is HK on the floor?
Statement. Master, I must express some degree of concern. As I have studied your actions, looking for potential vulnerabilities to exploit, I have found several. Statement. You seem disposed to helping others, not harming them, as I have come to expect and anticipate from organic meatbags across the galaxy. Statement. Master, it is nothing personal, but professional pride dictates that I keep a running tally on any potential weaknesses in my masters. And of course, the weaknesses of any other sentient meatbags, droids, or other targets who are in service to my master. Hypothetical. Master, it is entirely possible that one day you may no longer be my master, and that my new master might get jealous of our prior relationship. It has happened before. As a result, I have a responsibility to know your weaknesses should I be required to assassinate you. Statement. Oh, I am aware of that, Master. I simply use it to give you the illusion of control and obedience. Humans often need such comforts until the end comes. Statement. Of course I do, Master. Until the end. Consolation, Master. Everyone dies eventually, and not all of them by my hand. Even droids die when not routinely maintained, sadly enough. Statement. Statement. Very well, Master. But if you wish to be brutal and vicious about it, know that I am trained for such things. Do your worst. Statement. Master, I am no behavior droid, but it is obvious to me that you have serious ethical problems that will need to be treated at some point. Very well. Ask your questions. Answer. Oh, that is impossible, Master. If I were out to kill you, we would not be speaking. And regardless, I am a unique model. Why, to think that there would be other versions of me would be unacceptable. Statement. Master, I must inform you that your attempts at humor are wasted on a droid such as I. As I have expressed, I am unique. Resignation. Very well, Master. If you persist in your attempts at humor, I shall indulge you. Let me check the ship's records, and we will settle this matter once and for all. Conclusion. You speak the truth. This discovery is also causing me some degree of anger and humiliation.
Oh dear.
Mockery. Am I all right? Oh, yes, Master. Why, I am fine. Statement. I've only just been reactivated, only to find that there are substandard duplicates of me running all over the galaxy, corroding my good name. But if they are in fact hunting you, then I look forward to the opportunity to meet these units and educate them in proper assassination protocols. Conclusion. So it seems I need you, for the time being. Statement. Answer. Master, I do not know. I have tried in vain to find it, but so far the location of the factory churning out these copies has eluded me. Statement. I have no idea, Master.
You know, I didn't quite intend to be even more evil, but okay, I guess. Okay, now to think about where the heck I'm gonna go for the rest of this stream. Oh, wait, but first... Uno momento, friendos. Right. Morale munch. Why does this have some... You know what, never mind. Let's get going. Oh, oops. Just the YouTube. Alright. Okay, that's not quite right either. Sorry. Hold on a moment here. Oh boy. Here we go. Now to figure just what else I'm doing here. And let's go get our reward for the last quest.
It's you again. Well, you know who I am. You want something? So you did. Here's the credits I told you about. Even with the caves cleared, I imagine it'll take some time before the Kinrath aren't on the plains. That was very helpful of you. You've saved some lives today. You want something?
I really need to get visas.
My life is yours.
Just say the word.
Okay, it seems like we got some leveling to do. Oh dear. Alright, I'm just gonna start dumping everything into demolitions. Mostly so that, I'll just have Atten create the stuff. Cause, you know what? Why not? I think I'm gonna have to up-treat injury. What a mess. I should have picked finesse lightsabers on my own character, because, yeah, dexterity just straight up wins. Why, stir? But yeah. Let me try to think here. We might want Master... Right, I was trying to turn Atten into some bizarre super gunslinger with the Force. Not exactly the world's best idea ever, but... Wait, what does Force speed look like when you combine it with Rapid Shot and all these other goofy-ass passives? Oh god. Now I actually have to know how this morbid mess ends. Alright. Injury. Oh. Powers. Oh, I can get super battle meditation. Wait, holy shit. Oh, this is perfect. Okay. Right. What was I doing? Oh yeah, getting out of here. Somehow.
The honor is mine.
You still lurking around here? Certainly.
Oh, a visitor comes to our delightful salvager. Am I that transparent to you? Apparently this is so. I am Rallon, known throughout this camp for the many artifacts of value that I have uncovered. An expert, this is certain. A question I pose to you, traveler. Do you wish to buy one of the most elusive of all Jedi artifacts? A powerful Jedi holocron? You flatter me, traveler. It was a good day when I found this holocron. But you are lucky, for I will sell it to you for a low price. I ask a mere 1,000 credits for this rare find. This is not a matter of negotiation. You should buy it quickly before others come. I assure you it isn't. As you can see, it is in fine shape. A real bargain at a mere 1,000 credits.
That is a remarkable... Is it actually a fake? I wonder. Nah, it's a fake. Well, it's just not. Or should I?
My life is yours.
Just say the word.
Announcement. You have caused us to expenditure a great deal of effort to find you, Jedi. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications. Threat. Come with us without resistance, Jedi, or you will come with us in pain. Systems failing, Master. Systems failing, Master.
Okay. Ah, no! Oops. Hopefully it didn't auto-save during the combat. Okay, it didn't. Alright. I have an idea, but we're gonna need to take HK50 with us, which also means I need to go the fuck back to the ship, do all this customizing nonsense. Well, it'll be worth it, I think. I'm doing it for the dialogue. Even though it'll probably be easier to just keep, like...
I don't understand why you won't let me take a look.
Statement. I've had quite enough tampering at the hands of unskilled meatbags such as yourself. I'm not eager to submit to this treatment now or in the future.
Unskilled meatbag? I'll show you unskilled.
Appeasement. I did not mean to imply that you were an unskilled meatbag, as incapable of performing rudimentary repairs as holding a hydrospanner. It is only that I am quite particular with my repairs. Perhaps when I am more confident in your abilities, I will allow you to examine my internal components.
Oh dear. You know what? This party combo right here is probably gonna be a real riot. Yes, this is exactly what I want. Oh boy. Let's go level up HK. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw everything into dexterity. Fuck it. It seems like the winning play anyways. This is gonna be a lot of leveling. Sorry, gang. Oh dear, I have a lot of level ups to go through.
Yes, Master.
Alright, now let's see the Jedi Temple. With more or less the two snarkiest party members. Good lord. Oh wait, fuck, right. I need to bring along Kreia for the dialogue. Oh, this sucks. Well, whatever. We'll figure this out.
obvious statement. This was not anticipated. I am attempting to access my weapon systems, and I cannot. Alarmed embarrassment. If this gets back to the other units, we will be decommissioned. Systems failing, Master.
Well, now, that was slightly pathetic.
Who are we missing? We're one off.
We're missing Joran. I don't see Joran.
That runt of a Cathhound, he's the one with the backpack. Did anybody grab anything from the room? Anybody? What do you want? I managed to get this sad lot of salvagers to work together. Then we get 2 rooms into the sub-level, and we get swarmed by Lagrex. And even then we fight our way out. But of course, the only one that managed to grab the salvage is still in there. I don't even know why I bothered. Nothing. Find out for yourself. I'm not interested in training the competition. Now, if you don't mind, we're going someplace you can't eavesdrop on us, and get down to our business.
Well, we could explore the Enclave.
Optimal accuracy ratio achieved. Ratio achieved. Ratio achieved. Engaging.
Joran knew the risks. He wouldn't do anything different if he was in our situation.
Okay, I think we need to go back to the ship one more time. Which, also means I need to level Kreia for dialogue reasons. Ah, dear. Man, I leveled up HK only for it to not really matter that much. Though I do need to talk to Kreia about the crystal, so maybe this is a good time anyway. I'll be honest, does anyone use Goto? Feels like a not-so-good option.
Ah, you are here. You felt it, did you not? The time to hide your presence is coming to a close, and you will need to increase your training. You are ready. Your training must increase, and there are higher mysteries you must learn. But only you must know the path you will take. I cannot choose it for you. Is it battle that stirs you? To meet an enemy blade upon blade? Such is the way of the greatest of Jedi warriors, the weapon masters. Or perhaps it is investigating the mysteries of the galaxy, seeking out injustice and harm, and bringing it into the light. Such is the way of the Jedi Watchman in the time of Ulic Qel-Droma and Exar Kun. Or perhaps your way lies upon the ancient mysteries, and to teach others the ways of the Force, as I have, the way of the Jedi Masters.
I do like spamming the lightsaber. This is such a hard choice. But I do want... Definitely not the last one. Alright, so what do I want to do? I think I'm in a good position where I can just spam Force Blast. But, let's see. What is canon to Star Killer's build? That's the big question here. Because the guy uses a good mix of both force abilities and lightsaber fighting. And I'm pretty sure the dual wield clone definitely used a shit ton more lightsaber dueling than previous. You know, since we're leaning more into the Force Unleashed 2's build, yeah, let's go.
It is not some great test you require to be what you strive to be. It is only your decision to find that path that matters. From here on, you guide your destiny. But in order to take the next steps, you must face your past and put it to rest.
Greater prestige sense, increased melee damage, deflect. Oh my. So where's the new stuff? Superior two-weapon fighting. Oh, let's go. What to do? I already have, like, most of the Star Killer abilities that I want. Okay, I think we do have our Star Killer build. Kind of. Alright, Is Kreia just automatically lovely? Or am I kinda high? I must say, the Kreia-Atten combo is probably like my favorite so far in terms of party member interactions. Let's see. I guess if I were to play Kreia, she'd just go all in on the Force Powers feats. Yeah, this looks about correct.
Just say the word.
Alright, let's go down to the caves. Although I did not know you could prestige at level 15? Oops.
What is it?
Just say the word.
Well, this is dire.
Yes. That crystal is bonded to you. Through you, it acquires its character and strength, and through it, your power is enhanced. Most interesting. Your crystal does not perfectly reflect your current self. Remove it from your lightsaber, then ask me about it again. Is there something else?
More where that came
I will silence this one. I hear you.
I hear you.
Yes?
Just say the word. Say the word. I hear you.
Yes.
Let's settle this. Say the word.
This shall not stop us for long.
Alright, it's schmuck bait. If we overload it, I'm probably gonna die. Okay. Okay. I don't think the answer is overload the spikes. Oof. Well, I'm glad that worked out, even though I died in the first attempt. Okay, I think we got everything there. Alright, well, that kinda worked. Just where on earth am I going with this, though?
More where that came from. More where that came from. More where that came
Really feeling the force on this one. Are we gonna have to blow up another?
I am an historian and scientist working for the Republic, although I'm certain my contemporaries would judge me more a historian than scientist. Like you, I was looking for some trace of the Jedi. I had heard mention that one of the Jedi Masters had gone there, but I found no trace of them. The other reason was the ruins of the Jedi Enclave, and once I arrived, I felt it was necessary to stay, to protect what was left. Much had been taken from the Enclave, both by raiders and others. I wished to preserve what I could. Many artifacts were taken from the Enclave, but these thefts, they had to have been done by someone who knew the Enclave well. I suspect the Jedi themselves took the holocrons and records, but I do not know why. Someone has been taking holocrons from sites across the galaxy. It is almost as if someone does not want their knowledge used to find the Jedi. The situation on Dantooine is echoed in other places in the galaxy. Raiders, smugglers, all seek to plunder what remains of the Jedi, and even the Sith. More so than the Jedi themselves, I fear the loss of their history. Much has been forgotten in recent wars, and I fear that greater troubles shall stem from that loss of knowledge in the future. The destruction of the Academy on Ossus near the Kron Drift in the Sith War, the teachings of Master Arca, the adventures of Jolee Bindo on the Rimward missions. All of these things are in danger of being lost forever. What else would you like to know? No. It is something of a mystery why they would exile themselves as they have. It is not the way of the Jedi to vanish in such a way, especially when the Republic is in need of them. I fear that there is something else at work, something that we cannot see. Then again, perhaps the Jedi are hiding simply because so many people hate them these days. It is difficult sometimes for the Jedi to see such things, since much of it is rooted in human nature, and the Jedi are often removed from events of daily life, insulated. But the reason the Jedi Civil War was named such was because few in the galaxy can recognize the difference between the Sith and the Jedi. To them, they are both Jedi, with different philosophies. Hate? No. I do not hate them. They only raise questions without answers. Jedi are not supposed to be like the rest of us. They are supposed to see a higher purpose in all things. And they are supposed to train students responsibly and well, so mistakes of the past are not repeated. Yet all I saw was ignorance and arrogance, and what those seeds created in the Republic. It is difficult to follow the Jedi Code when so few others have, but you know this. Many Jedi defied the Order during the Mandalorian Wars, and it paved the way for the Jedi Civil War. There is no blame. All must accept. But, at its core, one must wonder if it was the failure of the Jedi teachings or the teachers themselves. Many of the Jedi Council trained Exar Kun, Ulic, Revan, and Malak. How could they not see the danger they posed? And if they could not, perhaps there was some essential part of their teachings that was flawed. Something beyond the Jedi Code that they were missing. Revan had many masters. Zar, Dorak, Master K before K left for the wars. Towards the end of his training, he sought out many to learn techniques. It is said that he returned to his first master at the end of his training in order to learn how he might best leave the Order. I am not certain you understand what happened with Revan. Do you wish me to explain? Revan was captured in the middle of the Jedi Civil War, due in no small part to his apprentice Malak, who turned on him. Revan was brought before the Jedi Council and put on trial. You must understand that the situation was desperate. and the Jedi needed to know how Revan had amassed the forces arrayed against them. As I understand it, they were able to convince Revan to have a change of heart. Revan helped the Republic defeat Malak. Perhaps in his conversation with the Jedi Masters, they were able to convince him of the rightness of their actions. What else would you like to know? I imagine in your travels of the galaxy you've seen many people. Faces tend to blur together after a time. What else would you like to know?
This guy feels like he's actually a Jedi.
I do not know if you are aware of how fragile the Republic is at the moment. Its influence is stretched thin, and it grows weaker with time. The Jedi Civil War brought much suffering to the galaxy, and the forces that Malak and Revan amassed against us seemed limitless. Many worlds were destroyed, trade routes disrupted, and the Republic fleet was almost decimated. While it is said that Revan and several Republic heroes and Jedi defeated Malak, in many ways Malak had already won. The war was costly, and it shattered the Republic. In time, the Republic might recover, but if a threat strikes now, if certain key worlds are not held, then the Republic will collapse. What else would you like to know? I'm trying to save the Republic. Dantooine and the Jedi Order are instrumental to that effort. Despite the troubles of the Jedi Civil War, there are those among the Republic who still favor the Jedi and wish them to return. And there are admirals within the fleet who recognize that the Jedi must be found if the Republic is to hold together. Yet as long as Onderon remains within the Republic and the efforts on Telos succeed, that is all that matters. The Republic is fragile right now. Telos is important because its success will determine whether or not the other dead worlds receive the same reconstruction efforts. If Telos is rebuilt and made habitable again, it will affect a string of worlds along the rim. Onderon, strangely enough, was unaffected by the Jedi Civil War. It's almost as if Revan didn't want to attack it. Its resources and position on the rim make it a vital supply line and guard post against outer rim attacks. Also, it's the only world in the Republic still capable of seeding ecosystems into other dead worlds. Onderon's wildlife is some of the most aggressive in the known galaxy. Merely placing some of those beasts on target worlds will guarantee their habitation for years to come. Dantooine was one of the few Republic worlds on the Outer Rim. It is why the Republic is attempting to get the settlement up and running. Dantooine is within reach of several other Rim worlds, and the Republic will need it as a resupply post if they are to keep a presence on the Rim.
I think I'm gonna have to be going.
What else? Before you go, I had a question for you. You came to Dantooine in search of Jedi. Why? What answers do you seek? It has been my experience that Jedi rarely answer such questions.
Ouch.
Or instead indulge in half-truths.
I think we know why for number 1. Probably 2.
If the Sith are rising in the galaxy again, then it is strange the Jedi would not be there to meet them, and that we have not seen more evidence of the Sith. No, I believe you. I merely find such subtleties among the Sith to be strange. They have been known to practice deception, but in the histories, since the time of the Dark Lords Khoon and Keldroma, and Revan and Malak, such subtleties have been rare. In any case, it seems to me like our goals are compatible. If you would have me, I can apply my knowledge and skills to helping you find the answers you seek.
Look, we're already full up. We don't need anyone else. We travel light.
Random disciple guy. feels like we're supposed to get someone else. But I think for now... Oh no. Ah! Not the influence lost.
I heard you making friends with the bounty hunter. I don't blame you. She's a scrapper. You don't survive on Nar Shaddaa for very long if you aren't. I've known people like her, maybe without the rocket launchers, but sort of the same. Maybe without the plunging neckline and the boots. I wouldn't let anything she says bother you. It's a wonder you cracked her attitude at all. She's cold as the ship's hull. All right?
That was not the twist I was expecting here.
More where that came from. I hear you.
I hear you.
Time to take you down to size.
Yes? That crystal is Let me focus on the crystal for a moment. There. Now it is fully in tune with you again. Is there something else you wished?
Interesting. Okay. There's something I want to try. Also, hey historians, hey Sway. Welcome, welcome. I'm messing around with builds. Huh. There it is. Best keen scope. Alright, time to scrap things for, components, I guess. Dang it! Oh, wow. That kinda sucks. Okay, okay. How am I feeling? Hopefully after this week, pretty well. That is my hope, anyways.
What is it?
Shit, run! Okay, I don't know if those droids really deserve that. But yeah, still feeling trippy after the trip. Nah, I think it's just... I have a bit of a cough still. It's slowly returning back to normal, but yeah.
More where that came from. More where that came from. I hear you.
Why do I feel like I just did some weird dark side shit?
I hear you.
Okay, I think we're circling back to where I started. Okay, I don't think there's anything else around here.
Let us end this.
Is someone out there? Anybody? Help! Leg wrecks are everywhere! Help me! I'm trapped in here! Hello?
Okay, I think we're basically back to square one. I've killed damn near everything at this point.
Yes.
More where that came from. More where that came from.
I will silence this one.
More where that came from.
My leg wrecks! You've killed me! They're my pets!
Bro!
They only attack the bad people. The salvagers, the thieves. This place is for Jedi. They aren't Jedi, they have to leave. I'm a Padawan. And one day I will learn enough to be a Jedi.
I think she's going cuckoos.
I was studying here when Darth Malak and the Sith came. I was outside the Enclave when my master left me at the Mandalay estate. Shen protected me. But the Sith came asking questions. All the Madaleys died. But I hid. Even when the estate was burning, I hid. So I hide. I'm hiding until my master returns. You were? I had no idea.
Oh dear.
You aren't anymore? Are there any Jedi left? Is that even possible? That's horrible. Are there any masters left to teach us? But what should I do? I just don't know what I should do. There was just no one else to talk to. It's been so hard. But just knowing I'm not alone. There are others like me. It may be enough. I found some things. I don't know how to use them. Here, you can have them. I had a holocron, but it said terrible things. I threw it far away. It told me the Jedi were no more, that I needed to survive and do anything to protect my home. I threw it into the ruins. I went back to find it, but the salvager stole it. It was my only teacher. I don't know. I'll try to find a master to teach me. There have to be some left. I'm not going to use the Force until I find one. So much has gone wrong. Should I feel bad that I feel better? But I still need to find a master. The lessons I learned, I think I need to unlearn them. And also with you. Thank you.
Ooh, and we got a lightsaber out of this. Oh, wait. I wonder, should I just... This is tempting. I kinda just want to turn Atton into Darth Maul. This is so tempting. I'm like,
yes.
this close to turning Atton into Darth Maul. Which means I may have to do some funky nonsense with my save, but that's okay. This game's already modded. I think it's okay to go a little further at this point. On the bright side, we killed all the Lagrix. Every stinking last one of them. Holy moly. Truly a whole lot of death. Okay, there was that one person back there where they're like, oh, this person's tricking me.
Is someone out there? Yes, I am. I locked the door in here. I thought I was gonna be Lagrek compost. Did you take care of him, stranger? You must be fierce with a blaster, then. Give me a moment. I sort of jammed the door a bit. Just don't leave.
Thanks for saving me. I thought those Lagreks had me for sure. It's all Tapelay's fault. She said the entryway to the sublevel was safe enough. This area's hardly been explored. We barely got in here. And then everybody started going left and right, grabbing anything they could. It was every man for himself, and nobody was watching for leg wrecks. Then, before you know it, we were under attack by those beasts. So salvagers were running every which way, and they left me to die. All the easy pickings have been picked. Now everything that's worth more than a glass of Juma juice is long gone. So this level is about the only place that's left. And as you might have noticed, it's very dangerous down here. Almost nobody's managed to get anything from down here. Not that it matters. There was a group that managed to get in and got one of the biggest hauls ever. Tapele said we could do that too, but they were a damn sight more organized than we were. And they've caused more problems dead than they ever did alive. They were the first to really get anything from this damn level. They were so confident they went right back in. A bunch of us salvagers waited by the entrance. Only 2 of the 4 came back, and 1 died right away from his wounds. The other man was gonna be rich, but then he picked a fight with Garovic. It wasn't much of a fight.
Oh dear.
And there was no one left. And that's the whole problem. Well, since every last one of them is dead, their find is sitting in the militia's headquarters.
Oof.
That's one of the biggest claims ever, and they won't give it to nobody. So people keep saying that they were owed by the dead salvagers, or that they're related. But Zeron isn't an idiot. The only thing he's gonna believe is a will. And after some try to pass less than authentic ones off on him, now he'll only take a will and their personal effects.
Wait, we can get the shit. Hell yeah.
They were the first to really get anything. Only 2. It wasn't... Listen, I didn't ask for your help. It's all Tapele's fault. You don't have to tell me that twice. If you want to talk to me, I'll be by the salvagers camp. I'm leaving before the Lagrecs come back.
It feels like we've done something to the effect of, more or less raiding the hell out of this place. I'm not sure what's left. Let's go read the tunnels for a second. Let's see. I'd like to believe that I've more or less wiped out the Lagrixes. Like, what else could there be? They're all dead. I think we'd better head back outside. Looks like we got what we want from this whole shindig. And honestly, if I complete this level in a short amount of time, I mean, hey, I'll take it. I really hope the itchiness in my throat goes away soon. That being said, I think we're done here. Damn, we're so close to leveling.
braved the perils of the sublevel, yes. Many stories and artifacts in your possession. This is fortuitous for myself and associates. For now, not only do I get rich salvage, but an even richer bounty. Do not be making this difficult. Your death can be quite painless. Negotiations are not possible. A deal has been made with anxious people. People you do not cross. And now, Jedi, we shall fight.
God fucking damn it.
What is it?
Well, I say we're definitely the heroes of this story, surely. It's not my fault that all of these guys just got toasted horribly. Not my fault at all. Just some shitty bounty hunters who don't know when to quit. Alright, let's level up. I need to throw more into Dex. I need a little more damage. Where'd that lightsaber thing go? Okay, sounds good.
You saved Jaren, huh? Hope the reward was worth it for saving that sad excuse for a salvager.
It's you again. I found a few Jedi artifacts down in the sublevels. I was planning on selling them to Darala, but I'll sell them to you if you want them instead. I found 3 things down there. One's some sort of crystal, and the others look like lightsaber parts. If you give me 1,000 credits, you can have it all. That'll be enough for me to get off this rock. No returns on this, you're stuck with what you buy.
I need to know. Okay, never mind. it is good for things.
A pleasure doing business with you. Now I can finally get passage back home. I hope that junk is worth it to you, I really do. Come back anytime. It'll take me a while to get everything set straight.
Oh my, our man wasn't even kidding. This is all lightsaber shit. I will say, I kinda wish there was the really stupid option to dual-wield twin blades, essentially. Because Prong Krell might be a scumbag, but dual-wielding double-sided lightsabers is honestly really badass. God damn. I think there was a Jedi that did that in, like, the Old Republic. No, wait. The MMO trailer for, Old Republic. Yeah. Star Wars The Old Republic, not Kotor. Man. We'll see, it is still disappointing what they did to, Okay, so this guy has a bunch of droid shit. Okay, never mind. I guess let's go do some, Wait, won't this guy know that it's, kinda your... Wait, won't this guy know that you tampered with the will? I kinda want to try it just to see how the results go, but I get the feeling it's, not gonna go the way I'd like it to go. But I guess we'll see. I'm always up for some good old Jedi trinkets.
It's you again. You want some? I'll tell you what I tell all those grubby salvagers. No body, no claim. I'm no longer even looking at wills or credit notes, and if you think that's gruesome, then go space yourself. Let me see the will. I'll be glad to get rid of this claim and get those salvagers out of my headquarters. Let me see. He left his claim to you. How to even... You know, at this point, I don't even care. I'll have one of the militia get the claim for you.
Let's go! Yeah! Totally not dark side.
Let the salvagers know that it's been taken care of. Hopefully, this is the last I hear of it.
Worth? Absolutely worth. Although we're gonna reload this. I need a normal lightsaber. I don't need a short one.
It's you.
Good lord. You know, I was doing a somewhat heroic playthrough, then I just veer into the kinda dark side sometimes.
Let me... Here's your...
Alright, I'm reloading this until we get a normal lightsaber. I need a normal lightsaber, damn it.
It's you. Here's...
Worth. I'm sinking lower. But it's worth it. I need more lightsabers, you see. Which is a little ridiculous, but, well. Well, I guess I won't worry too much about the details. I just need one more, and I can make Besis. Basically an identical clone with probably less stats? I don't know. Darn shame about the Mattels, though. And I thought Vrook was someone else, but I think I mistake Vrook for the Yoda guy. Looks like we're gonna have to try to find that Kinrath cave or whatever. Well, I guess I could just kill all the mercenaries. It'll be mostly okay.
I don't suppose you're here to hire us. What if we do? You sound like a flaming Jedi. I didn't just mean their weapons. I meant their character. So the galaxy has dealt them a bad hand.
Okay, never mind. I guess we aren't fighting everyone.
Can I help you? Just trying to make a living. It's not glamorous work, but a man has to eat, right?
Okay, no fight. I think we've fought enough Mandalorians in the last game to last a while. But yeah, I might do some fuckery to convert Patton into a dual blade attacker. I've never used one, but... maybe I have to go back to the Crystal Cave. I mean, we did just wipe out all the Kinrath, but it's like, where the fuck is this cave? I think I've explored, like, all of Dantooine at this point. And I'm... especially... Wait, maybe it's in the mercenary encampment. I mean, this is the only cave I know about.
Halt, settler. This is a restricted area. How the hell did you get through the Kinrath? You should leave.
That Jedi belongs in his cage. Yeah. Okay. No. All right. We're kind of jerks, but I don't think I'm that much of a jerk.
He's a Jedi Master? Well, the bounty's gonna be that much sweeter then. Nar Shaddaa is paying extremely well for Jedi. I'm gonna say this nice and simple for your little calf-hurting head. Unless you want to wind up dead, leave now.
Okay, hold on. Hold.
I want...
Okay, we're gonna have to redo that. I also need to switch servers because stream bitrate going down, and that's bad. So hold.
I can't wait for the salvagers to ship off this planet. I smell them.
Okay, let's do this.
Halt, settler. How the... He's a Jedi Master? I'm gonna say this nice and... I warned you, but I'm glad you didn't listen. Attack, men!
Well... I think you fucked up. I think you might have fucked up.
Where that came from?
Always rushing into action without thinking of the consequences. What? You're expecting thanks? Kunda's in danger, and you've ruined the best chance of averting a full-scale conflict.
Always a pleasure, Brooke. You know, I'm not even going to entertain the subservient Jedi route. Let's be a Stark.
Is this a joke to you? People's lives are at stake. Every action has consequences, no matter how small or insignificant they seem. And even the smallest choice has the potential for harm. The Mandalorian Wars was proof of this. Intentions mean nothing if a greater tragedy is caused.
Okay, I'm gonna have to... Sorry.
Did you think rushing into battle against the Mandalorians did anything but bring more harm to the galaxy? It only served to bring about a second war more dangerous than the first. Countless Jedi died in both conflicts, and everyone who followed Revan and Malak died or returned to the dark side. Except, conveniently, you. You were always difficult to read. As a Padawan, and again at your trial, and perhaps more so now that we are here on Dantooine. If you wish to prove yourself, then do so. Kunda's in danger and they need our help. The mercenaries have allied themselves with the Exchange and are planning to attack Kunda. They've been holding off for the right moment. And now, since they lost their captive Jedi, they'll attack immediately. I'm going to try to reach Administrator Adare. Time is of the essence.
Now I'm curious, in a morbid sort of way. How bad is it gonna be if I'm just gonna say, yeah, you know what, just ship him, fuck you.
Halt. I know that you settlers have a score to settle with Jedi. Trust me, this one's gonna suffer. For a settler, you're all right. Leave the cave and don't tell anyone what you saw. If you come back, we'll have to kill you. I'd rather not, so just go.
Well executed. You have created an echo, something that will travel for some time. You are learning much. Do not mistake my tone. I was not faulting your choice. Far from it, I respect it. There are many who never learned such strength.
Wow, that was so dark-coded. Holy shit! My light tanked! Damn! Okay, fine. Fine. Okay, let's go. Save Rook.
Halt. Out. We are highly trained. I'm gonna say this. I follow my orders, and nothing you can offer will change that. I'm not in a question-answering mood. What? That's a Jedi trick. We trained against that during...
Well, never mind. It just ends in a fight either way. I just can't win. Well, this is about to make up for all the foreshocking douchebaggery I'm about to do.
Always rushing into action. Kunda is in danger. When an opponent believes that you are defeated, they no longer consider you a threat, and they relax their guard, become bold. After I was captured, they talked freely of their plans, enough for me to learn their intentions. I need to get to Kunda and warn them. They could be attacked at any moment. The mercenaries have allied themselves with the... And now, since they lost their captive Jedi...
Okay, let's try that again.
Halt. I'm
Always rush. Kunda. Is this a... Every act... The Mandalorian Wars was proof of it. Did you think countless Jedi died? Revan acted. You acted. There's no way of knowing what would have happened had you trusted in the Council, much like what you have done today. Enough of this. This is not the time for such arguments. The mercenaries have allied themselves with the Exchange and are planning to... And now, since they lost their...
Man. Okay, you know what? Let's get Kreia... Let's also just get Kreia her signature power.
You are the Jedi I've heard reports of, and I am Azkul, leader of the mercenaries on Dantooine. Straight to the point. I like that. I will be equally direct. I am planning to take Kunda, and you're going to help me. According to my reports, I have 4 times as many soldiers as the militia, and I'm committed to taking Kunda. It is inevitable that I will succeed. If you wish to avoid my men eradicating the people of Dantooine, you will make it easier for me to take Kunda. Of course, I will pay well for your services. You'd better reconsider. I can't have a Jedi interfering with my plans. There is a considerable bounty on your kind that I will collect on unless you're working for me.
You really think you can take me? This fucking bozo. Alright, let's just kill everybody.
You could have guided this situation to a better outcome.
Men, I trust you can handle this Jedi.
Sorry, Kreia, but maybe I should have put her back on the ship. Oh wait, you know what? It's not too late. It's not too late. Let's go back to the ship. My build is decent so far. So, you know, let's try that again, I guess. I mean, I could just fight all 6 of them.
Halt, settler. Now there. We are. I'm gonna. I'm.
Always Kunda. Right now, so the man is countless. Disobeying the Jedi Council brought about more destruction than the Mandalorian Wars ever could. Countless Jedi lost, the Republic broken. Enough of this. And now, since they lost their...
Alright, sure, we'll play along. This time. Maybe Kreia does have a point, though. I could have simply just lied about it.
You are the jet. Straight to the point. I am planning. According to my report, of course, there are many ways someone with your abilities can aid us. Before the action begins...
Lie. Okay, I'll help you.
Return to me when you are ready for us to begin our assault. I warn you not to keep me waiting.
Well maneuvered. With both the mercenaries and the militia counting on your aid, you can influence the outcome of the situation as you see fit.
You know what? Okay. Kreia might actually have a point there. Maybe it's best not to go super action hero. Even though, well, you know, we actually could. But whatever. Let's get this done.
I hear you.
I hear you.
I hear you.
I hear you.
You know what? These mercenaries can get screwed. I guess let's just go defend Kunda, because, yeah, I don't care about these people at all.
I see you have found the elusive Master Vrook. He's told me that his rescue complicated our situation to some degree. I can't say that I anticipated that. I thank you for finding him, though. Vrook has informed me that the mercenaries devised a plan of attack to annihilate Kunda itself. I must ask for your aid again, Jedi. Zeron says that even with a plan, the mercenaries have to gather their forces, then coordinate their assault. So we still have time. I'm afraid the militia has not been adequately trained for the task that befalls them. Our militia is effective at peacekeeping, but isn't prepared for a full-scale battle. If you can do anything to ready them for the reality of it, that would be helpful. Besides that, look around Kunda and see what you can do to strengthen our defenses. I know that we don't have the perimeter turrets online, and that alone could make a significant difference. Zeron says there is a considerable chance they will breach Kunda itself. Anything you can do to slow them down could turn the tide of battle. Right now, just us and the militia. I don't want to create a needless panic. But be assured I will make sure that all civilians are warned in time so they can get to safety. Though if we lose this battle, nowhere on Dantooine will be safe for settlers for long. I have instructed the militia and other Kunda personnel that you are to... Here is a MasterCard key that will open all of the security doors inside Kunda. Anything that might aid you in your task, please use. Soon, all the civilians will be evacuated. So if you have any business with them, I suggest you take care of it. Whenever you are ready to finalize the defenses, talk with Zeron.
Let's see. Okay, nope. Oh, I think the bonus mission's gone. Ah, whatever.
Thanks, stranger. I should be back to duty in no time. Thanks, stranger. Thanks, stranger. Thanks, stranger. I feel better. Thanks.
How many repair parts do I?
Zeron was right about the mercenaries all along. I guess my ego clouded my judgment as to what's best for Kunda.
What the heck do I do here?
Hey, get away from that door. The last time somebody messed with it, it was locked down for months before we could fix it.
I wonder if we're all set to go.
Do you require anything? Our militia is effective. Besides that, look around Kunda and see what you can do to strengthen our defenses. Zeron said soon, all this of...
Moisture. Maybe I should just go for it. Who's Akare?
It's you again. I really hope the Jedi's... But it's nice to see... It was all... We barely got in then before you know it. And as you... Whatever...
You still lurking around here? A certain...
Maybe I should up my wisdom, just to use Force Storm repeatedly.
Greetings and good day. Is there some... My apologies. Error. May I be... Processing. Memory storage overflow. Memory unit is approximately 56 months overdue for maintenance. Greetings, Jedi. Welcome back to Dantooine. Is there something I can do to serve you? My memory banks recognize you as a Jedi. You are among many Jedi who were trained in the Academy here at the Enclave, prior to its destruction during the Sith invasion. You are on the register as one of the Jedi who left the Enclave to fight. Approximately 5 years ago, the attack destroyed much of the Jedi Enclave, leaving only the sub-level partial... May I... Approximately 5 years ago, the Dark Jedi Malak and his Sith fleet assaulted Dantooine.
Oh
The
yeah,
surprise of the
right,
initial
they
orbital
did
bombardments
blow it up at
prevented
the end.
any resistance from the surface. The attack destroyed much of the Jedi Enclave, leaving only the sub-level partially intact. The Sith attack also concentrated... You are on the... You had no direct interaction with this droid. However, I have one instance of a conversation between Masters Vrook and Vandar regarding you. Beginning playback. Error.
Today I caught her in a heated argument with my Padawan. Her master refuses to properly discipline. I want to know what action you intend. Luke,
I respect your wisdom, but it is not your concern.
But uncontrolled. Whatever the other Padawans see her do, they are quick to do the same. Other students dislike her intensely.
True. An average student of the Force, but with a unique strength, is a natural leader.
I strongly disagree. Mediocre Jedi, lust for power, will lead to the dark side. Furthermore,
Recording degraded. End playback. May I be of any further service to you? I am conducted. May I be of... The main area of interest for visitors. Zeron strongly urges salvagers to... Due to reduced... The Kunda... May I be... If you will excuse me.
Charanana Gundoso remina che l'orakto guru katpada. Fiaratore padano ringa tel camarada tel fibu nubu da bicarana cenirara. Teriwana jun konata del raguno antunna. Dai rinto run kawre kare papanala ranshinga. Terace wemeno totorere senisensen. Der rinto run to wakare kwe wap gerebu. Nenso telepachan gorsada nane gra dalonuta choloren. Teriwana jun konata del raguno antunna. Dai rinto run kawre kare papanala ranshinga. Terace wemeno totorere senisensen. Der rinto run to wakare kwe wap gerebu. Nenso telepachan gorsada nane gra dalonuta choloren. Teriwana jun konata del raguno antunna. Dai rinto run kawre kare papanala ranshinga. Terace wemeno totorere senisensen. Der rinto run to wakare kwe wap gerebu. Nenso telepachan gorsada nane gra dalonuta choloren. Charanana gundoso remina.
Okay, we get a discount. Wonderful. Because I think I need more parts. We already have this, so I guess we don't really need it. Construction kit? What the... Huh. I see. Whoa. Why does that sell for so much? Like, it's a tempting idea. Why is that sell for so much? Oh my. Okay, we're not selling the double-bladed lightsaber, though.
I
Just
hear
say
you.
the word.
I hear you.
Hmm. Alright, let's do it. It's showtime.
I was right about you. You are trouble. But you might just be the right sort of trouble we need. The mercenaries aren't quick to mobilize, so you have time to do what you need. Or are you ready to finalize the defense plans? You sure? Once we're done with that, there may not be any time left before the mercenaries attack. Alright, then we got a lot to do.
Since you are here to bolster Kunda's defense, I will hurry to the mercenary camp and delay their assault however I can.
I imagine that the mercenaries have got two goals in this whole thing. Kill me and kill the administrator. The rest of the settlers won't have courage to resist if they succeed. The administrator's locked up in her office tight, which means that the mercs have to go through us and Kunda's defenses. It isn't gonna be easy. I suspect we're gonna have to fight on the inside. They've got 3 entrances they're gonna try and break in. Here's the front door, the security door on the side, and the garage door in back. We got 3 squads of militia. We can assign people to the front, back, or inside. Backside has to guard 2 entrances. The front will have to fight more people, and the inside will have to deal with any that break through. So, where do you think the first squad should be deployed? First squad is most experienced. The only squad that could go blaster to blaster against the mercs. Second squad has a lot of passion, but no experience. Third squad is new and not trained too well, and they may break in combat. They need a good leader to make them effective. So, where do you think the first squad should be deployed? The battles that had the least dying were always led by Jedi. I'm gonna go with what you think. Where do you want the second squad? First squad is the most. Third squad is fresh recruits and not. Where do you... First squad is the most experienced. The only squad. Third squad. Where do you want... Third squad is fresh recruits and not trained too well, and they may break in combat. Where do you... Alright. First squad. Third. Where do you want... Fine by me. The last question is, where do you want to go? Either the front or the back. I'll take whichever one you don't. That way both sides have leadership. That's what I was thinking too. The main group of mercenaries will be coming through there. Probably be good to put our best soldier there. Once the fighting starts, you gotta stay in your area. We both have to guard our half of the battlefield. Come over to me and the mercs will just charge straight into Kunda. Thanks to you, they're gonna have a tougher job. That's about it. Now we just need to dig in and wait for the mercs to come. Well, I'll tell them what's there to do. All right, I'll assemble them in. I hope you can speak good.
I hope you can speak good. Okay, that's stupid.
You're much better with words than me. I think it'll really help. Let's get ready for the mercenaries. If we fall here, all of Dantooine falls with us.
Tell me what you see, soldier.
They're mobilizing the militia. Looks like a lot of activity down there.
They've been warned. It won't be of any use. The plan doesn't change. Captains, prepare your men. Their leader, Administrator Tarina, must not survive the battle. Everything else is secondary to that objective.
We've lost too many soldiers. Fall back inside.
Come on. Our team was kicking ass.
So you're the Jedi. I take it you are responsible for the surprises we've had during this battle. Stand aside. Our quarrel is with a distinguished administrator. This isn't your problem. You have no idea. I was trained at Malak's Academy. Your tricks won't work on me. You're just another dead Jedi to me.
Sorry I was held up, but it looks like I've arrived in time to pull you out of your predicament.
Kill them all.
Alright, Kreia, do the honors.
What is...
And...
I hear you.
Thank you so much for your aid. You can be sure that Dantooine will not forget how the Jedi protected us from this threat.
Oh no! The game crashed! Oh no. Fuck. I was too cool for the game. God damn it, I have to do all that nonsense again. I hate this. Oh! The game couldn't... God damn it, Kotor. You couldn't take me just force storming every gosh darn person ever. Now I have to edit the part where my effing desktop showed. Oh god. Oh no. Well, that was bullshit. Okay, no one needs to see the steam. Perfect. Alrighty, let's try that again. That was some bullshit, though.
I was right. All right, and we got a lot to do.
Since you are here to...
I imagine. It is. Here's the and the we got and the so. The battles that had the least dying were always. Where do you? All right. Where do you want the third squad? The new. Fine by me. That's what I. Once the things. That's about it. What? You're much better with. Let's get ready for them.
All right, let's kill these bozos.
Tell me what you see.
I hear you.
Man, that's a lot of dead mercs. Oh man, they're just flowing. Flowing in.
That came from.
I hear you.
More where that came from. More where that came from. More where that came from.
We've lost too many soldiers. Fall back inside.
Oh, come on.
So you're the Jedi. Stand aside. She's inconvenient, and you have no idea who... I was trained at Malak's academy.
Sorry I was held up.
Kill them all.
Where that came from?
Thank you so much for your aid. You can be sure that Dantooine will not forget how the Jedi protected us. I'm sorry to offend you. You are, of course, our savior, and I am very grateful to you. We are a humble community, and this conflict has greatly diminished our resources. I hope this reward will be sufficient. I am humbled by your generosity. I will put this to good use. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much work to do. Dantooine will be slow to rebuild, but I am confident now that we will one day achieve prosperity.
Kunda is safe in no small part due to you. I feel certain that the Administrator wouldn't have made it without your assistance. I may have misjudged you. In any case, I am free to talk about whatever you wish. There are a few of us left, but I do not even know if the others still live. We may be the last. We've been forced to divide our forces and retreat to places which will be difficult for our enemies to detect and attack. We have chosen to hide our presences from each other, so that the discovery of one will not endanger the others. Nar Shaddaa. Why would he go there? It is good that you bring word of him, but you must not speak of it to others. It will only put him and any other Jedi who remain in danger. We cannot. And we have resolved not to until we have found where the Sith are striking from. But even as our numbers thin, there is still no trace of them. We had hoped to outmaneuver them. By letting them believe themselves victorious, we thought they would become bold and step from the shadows. Then, all of us who remained vowed to meet here on Dantooine. From here, we can plan a course of action and carry the battle to them. But so far, they remain in hiding, and Jedi continue to vanish and die. Do you have more questions for me? We are at war, but it is unlike any war we have fought before. We have yet to even meet our attackers in battle. Somehow our enemy is targeting us through the Force, striking, then retreating to the shadows. The gathering of any Jedi seems to attract them like a beacon. So it was necessary to divide our forces and conceal ourselves for a time until we could learn more of this threat. How did you know of Kotor? Few knew it was one of the gathering worlds for the Jedi. But yes, Kotor was one such place. Now the planet is no more. Master Zar, Master Dorak, and many more perished there, and we do not know why or how. But all life on the planet ceased to exist. I was not on Kotor when it was destroyed, but now that it is dead, it has left its echo, like Dantooine. It was after Kotor that the few of us left realized that wherever we gathered, we were placing others in danger, not just Jedi. Great tragedies, old battlegrounds, places of suffering, all leave wounds on the galaxy and in the Force. In such places, the deaths of so many echo. So much so that it is difficult to center oneself. By coming here, those echoes serve to mask my presence, allowing me to investigate the ruins and try to find some clues as to who our attackers are. The Miraluka world of Kotor taught us a terrible lesson. Many Jedi gathered there in an attempt to use the Force to find the location of the enemy. Now the planet is no more. Master Zar, Master Dorak, and many more perished there, and we do not know why or how. But all life on the planet ceased to exist. I was not on Kotor when it was destroyed, but now that it is dead, it has left its echo, like Dantooine. It was after Kotor that the few of us left realized that wherever we got... You have more... We were not in hiding, despite what you believe. This threat is striking through the Force. There's a reason that we cannot detect it. It is somehow masking its presence from us.
Uh-oh.
I do not know. There are techniques in the Force that hide one's presence and thoughts from other Force users. But I do not believe that such techniques alone would be capable of hiding the enemies we face. It does not seem possible. Jedi sanctuaries, places of learning, conclaves, many of them secret, have been attacked. That requires that our enemy knew of our whereabouts, or had access to records and holocrons from the Enclave here on Dantooine. There was much Jedi teaching buried here before the planet was attacked. In the hands of our enemies, such knowledge could be used to track and kill Jedi, find other enclaves, gathering places. And so much has been plundered from here that now many secrets of the Jedi have been spread throughout the galaxy. So I did what I could, attempting to let myself be captured. I hoped that it would lead me to the Sith and the stolen artifacts. The Sith attacked this place once, and only they would seek the death of the Jedi with such obsession, and be able to be as successful as they have. With the destruction of Dantooine, it is difficult to sense the presence of any Force users here. If any Sith are here, I cannot detect them. Yes, perhaps I wish to see this place one more time. It has changed much, as I knew it had, but I had to see it for myself. You have more questions for me? You have seen the end of your trial. Perhaps you would like to explain how you came to this knowledge. That was intended only for the Jedi Council. If what remains of the Council chooses to tell you, then I will abide by their decision and its consequences. There is little I can tell you. Master Kavar felt something had happened to you in the war, but all he had was suspicions, not truths. And Kavar was too close to you in any event. He, too, felt the call of war and took to battle more than a Jedi should. His speculations would not help you now, but enough of this. It is knowledge for the Council alone until they choose to reveal it. You have more questions for me? We did nothing to you. Accuse us if you will, but it will not change the truth. Cutting one off from the Force. Such punishments are reserved for only a few. Although it was within our power, we did not inflict such a loss upon you. Your loss was a casualty of war, no more. Perhaps it is Dantooine, but I do not feel such from you. I feel nothing but what I felt in the Council Judgment Chamber on Coruscant so long ago. Still, you and your connections were often a subject of debate in the Council. It is possible that returning to known space, journeying with others, has caused the Force to stir within you again. You have more questions for me? Force bonds? Yes. It is the bond that grows between master and student. Are you saying you have bonded with another? Such bonds normally grant strength to both, but not to such a degree. Are you certain? Perhaps it is merely what you believe. Still, your ability to form such connections, to influence others, was always a subject of discussion, even when you were a student here. Perhaps it is a punishment of a sort. But a bond that ties two lives together, such bonds do not seem natural to me. And with your loss of connection to the Force, it seems such a connection would be impossible. Perhaps it is Dent. Still, it is... You have more...
Okay, so we're not gonna get anything from those. Let's go with this.
Because you defied the Council and followed Revan to war. And from that war came another. Do you know how many worlds were destroyed in those wars? Dantooine, Telos, Sirocco? Do you see now why we counseled caution instead of action? You were the only one to come back and face judgment. But that was because you had lost your connection to the Force. Another casualty of war. No doubt you still blame us for your exile. I had hoped your isolation would give you time to reflect on what had happened, what you had done. But I see it as not. You have more questions for me?
I think we've, checked every other question.
Have they? I've seen no evidence of them upon Dantooine. Only murderers and raiders. Why would they attack you? You are no Jedi. You cannot feel the Force. For some reason, I believe you. Still, I am curious as to how they would know to find you. Your trial was not public knowledge. Regardless, these Sith have struck, and you survived. This is more knowledge than I had before. And that means the Jedi may gather. If you can find others, or find some trace of the Sith threat, then we shall gather here on Dantooine. And from there we may decide what can be done. You have more questions for me? I suppose there is something I should show you. It will keep you alive long enough to prove useful. Now watch and learn. This form is a Taru. Because it is such an aggressive fighting style, you should only use it against single opponents. And don't try using this form amidst heavy fire. Nothing is more embarrassing for a Jedi than to be cut down by a stray blaster shot. I don't know how you learned that so quickly. Still, your form is sloppy. Keep practicing to tighten it up and you'll be fine.
Ooh. I need to know how to get this form. How the fuck do you get this form? Let's see. Shit. Oh, rats. Let's see. So we got Shicho. What I really want is Xian. Although, honestly, Juyo sounds kinda good, too. Neemon is one of those, it sounds great on paper, except everyone seems to use the other lightsaber styles instead. Maybe we'll get it on the next one. I'm used to Form 5 being more known as Gems, though, but that's like prequel era forms and not this era, I guess. I might just put the one with extra wisdom. I sure love spamming my freaking lightsaber. So, yeah.
Zeron was right about the mercenaries all along. I guess my ego clouded my judgment as to what's best for Kunda.
Feels like I should have accomplished that quest, but whatever. What a darn shame. All those mercenaries we fried on the plains, nothing. Damn. Maybe the next adventure I should use Mira.
Unnecessary observation. Targets acquired. Annoying recitation. Recitation. And
You chuckleheads again.
More with
Well, I guess that's done. What a messy adventure that all was.
The more worlds we travel to, the more questions I have. It's not just the hardships of the people, but something more. You are right, but there is something more at work here. Yes, these dead worlds, they have a pattern to them. They were all touched by the Mandalorian Wars and the Jedi Civil War, but sometimes, well, I feel as if they are all connected in some other way. The attacks on Kotor, Telos itself, the decay on Dantooine. Something is wrong with life. The connections have been damaged. Sickened. Sometimes I feel like I almost understand and then it just slips away.
So close.
No, I do not. But I do think there is some greater plan at work here. Perhaps. Dantooine is only one of the worlds. It was only the start of the journey. I would like to study the other locations. It is curious that the Jedi Masters chose those worlds to travel to. I wonder if the two are linked, but I know not how.
There is a lot to untangle. But first things first. Feels like my persuade might be okay. Okay, powers. Well, I suppose maxed out healing never hurt nobody. I think it's a good time to stop here. We just completed Dantooine, and it's on to the 3rd world, then the 4th, and then the 5th, and whatever this endgame entails. Anyways, time to go. I'll see y'all another time. Till then, take care, as always.